Welcome, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and those who have yet to make up their minds. I am your host, JustJack.com, coming to you live from sunny San Diego, where we are actually on a very, very, very busy street. So please disregard all the hustle and bustle in the background. I have a new microphone that I am recording with, and this thing picks up everything but boys and money. But we want to make sure that we want to remind you to get with the person who invited you, thank them, and ask them if they have any of the links that we are going to be sharing later on through this training. It's very important, and make sure you sign up for their email list, and make sure you subscribe to our email list at justjack.com with 2 S's. So now let's get on with the show. The topic of the training is called 3 Insanely Simple Steps. See how to attract people daily to your presentation, your biz op, or your Facebook group. We learned this moons ago from Lisa Torres Allen, and we highly encourage you, go see some of her stuff on YouTube, go research her, go learn from her. She is actually I think she's a number 2 affiliate in My Lead System Pro, which, right now, from where I'm standing, to Diane Hockman is number 1 right now. So go check her out. Go check both of those ladies out. Let's get on with the show, okay? The dreaded reality of prospecting. You know what? Let's just call the spade the spade. All right? Let's call the ace, the spade the spade. Most people hate prospecting because they don't know what it is. They don't know what it is. They don't know what it is, so therefore they don't know how to do it. And quite frankly, all it is, let's think of a prospect. All right? Let's just put it into layman's terms. A prospect is a person who has the capacity for success, who has the ability to succeed. They're a good candidate. You see something in them. That's a prospect. For example, if you guys are prospecting and going out and recruiting, what you guys would call recruiting, which is inviting people to to this group, for example, you would go out, and the average person, the one who doesn't know what they're doing, they just go out and they start adding people. This is no different than walking down a street and just passing people out your business card, or going onto Facebook and just pushing add friend. It's a lazy person's way of doing things. It's the mindset of the entrepreneur that thinks that they are going to go join a business, spam their link on social media, and become a millionaire within the next 3 months. It just doesn't happen that way. We don't live in that kind of world, Thelma. But the great thing is that prospecting, the great people, the great mindset of the mindset of a great prospector is not so much how many I can get, but how many people can I attract to me who are high quality people that I want to link arms with, that I want in my organization, that I want to hang out with on a daily basis. You might want to write that down. It's a whole different way of looking at things. You know how many people come into my existence on a daily basis? So many people come into my existence on a daily basis. What you think? I'm out there saying, hey, come join my $1 million opportunity, come teach with me, come join my group. No, I'm not very interesting, quite frankly. When I'm at home, I'm actually quite boring. But when I'm out in public, or when I'm out being social on social media, people are coming to me. And when they're coming to me, I'm not really interesting. I'm more interested in who they are, to see if I can point and click them in the direction of something that maybe, just maybe, they might get some value from. For example, if I meet somebody and we talk about them, oh, I don't know, you know, uh, working more on their spiritual life and spiritual development. I may ask them, have you read the book, The Seat of the Soul by Gary Zukav? And then what happens? That opens us up for conversation. I'm able to share what I learned from Gary. They're able to listen to me, and I'm able to tell them, you may want to go, pick up a copy. Pick up a copy of The Seat of the Soul by Gary Zukav. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Not once do I mention my company, not once do I mention my business, not once do I mention anything. But then it comes to the point of, if you're patient and if the person is really a quality candidate, what happens is they'll start asking, what do you do for a living? And I can just go right in. It's not so much what I do, it's what I am, and who I am and who I serve. And then I tell them about my newsletter, or I'll tell them about my group, and then I'll say, hey, if you want to be nosy, I'll invite you, come look. And then they come look, and maybe, just maybe, they may be interested in working one-on-one with me and linking arms. Maybe, just maybe, they may meet somebody out in the public, or they may meet somebody online. They're going to remember me, right? And so then they'll say, oh, you may want to go see my friend justjack.com with 2 S's. He's such a great guy. You go get on his newsletter. Oh, you're in one of those online marketing? Go sign up for my friend justjack.com's newsletter. Oh, you're in a pyramid scheme? Oh, go see my friend justjack. And you're struggling in your pyramid scheme? Oh, go see my friend justjack.com with 2 S's. Oh, you're stuck in corporate America in that pyramid scheme and you want out. Well, let me tell you something, what I learned from my friend justjack.com. Just because you're out of the rat race, you're still going to be a rat. So go see justjack.com with 2 S's, and maybe he'll be able to help you. Do you see how it all works? Do you see how it's a different mindset? Do you see how I'm just planting my flag, justjack.com with 2 S's, right? You can follow me on social media, subscribe to our newsletter. They even have the option to call me because I put my phone number out there in the public. You allow people to happily come hang out with you, happily give you a phone call, happily give you money at their own volition. And you have to get good at communicating with these people in order for them to come happily at their own volition. Could you imagine if I was yelling at people from my storefront or one of my revenue centers? Or if I was talking crap about people who weren't producing on a downline, on a downline of a community or a group of some sorts? Can you imagine how I would make people feel with my communication? How do you make people feel with your communication when it comes to prospecting and the dreaded reality of it? You've got to get good at prospecting, especially if you have no newsletter, no followings, no funnels, no audience. Prospecting is one of the easiest things you can do to go meet new high quality people and invite them to come hang out with you and invite them to be your friend and maybe even do business with them. It's all about the invitation. As a matter of fact, you know what? If you want to become good at prospecting, if you really want to get really good at prospecting, there's a chat with Brian Finale and Bill Pesco-Salido. You know what? Actually, that's going to be our offer at the end. And it's a 45-minute chat that's free, by the way. So get with the person who invited you to this chat and say, hey, do you have the what was it called? The prospecting playbook. It's a $7 offer, I think. So ask them, do you have the prospecting playbook, the $7 offer? Do you have a link for the $7 offer? And if they say no, go ahead and use Jack's, use mine. And if they say, yeah, I do, here it is, use theirs, okay? But anyways, it's really good. It's really good. The 45-minute excuse me, the 45-minute chat between the two gentlemen is free, but they offer a $7 access to, we'll talk about it later. Let's just get on with the show because I've wasted enough of your time talking about prospecting. The 3-step automated attraction invitation method. If you're at a level right now where you really don't feel like talking to people, or maybe you even want to scale back from talking to people every single day, and you want to put all of your prospecting on complete autopilot, then there's 3 steps to show exactly how to do just that. I love automation. I love the fact that I can just put people on a list, or just invite people, constantly invite people. And just sometimes I'll take days off without people even knowing that I'm taking days off. And you know, it's, sometimes I do feel like talking to people. Most of the time I do. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I don't want to go out and make any new friends. Sometimes I just want to stay here in my foxhole and create, and I'm allowed to do that. So let's get into the first step. Step 1, create a piece of content. This can be video, audio, PDF, curiosity post, a success story. Maybe you can share some results that you have gotten with a piece of content. Video to me is the way to go. You know, want to do Facebook Lives, or even look at this. This is pre-recorded. I'm in my home talking in a microphone and a computer screen, and giving people something of value. So create a piece of content and publish that piece of content wherever it may be, and then share that piece of content. I always teach the students that 90% of the work is preparation and getting everything, 10% of the work, please forgive me. 10% of the work is getting everything ready. 90% is promoting it. So promoting yourself, promoting it. Let's say you wanted to, do the $1 attraction marketing summit, right? And get people into the group, and get people into the MLSP system, and get people onto your newsletter, and get people into the lead, and get money in the bank. What you would do is I would just shoot a quick video, and I would say something along the lines of what you learned from the attraction marketing. I learned so much from the attraction marketing summit. I mean, there were people like Amber Voigt on there. There were people like Diane Hockman. There were people like Lisa Torres, Allen. Familiar names, other names not so familiar, other names that I got to learn and know, and other names that I'm able to go and follow. And what's so great is that each person gave their own interpretation on what attraction marketing actually was. And right now, you see attraction marketing on every corner. People are saying, oh, let me teach you attraction marketing. Let me teach you how to be attractive. But, they're just saying there shoulda, coulda, wouldas. I like the Attraction Marketing Summit, and I actually paid full price for the Attraction Marketing Summit. We ain't gonna talk about that, but right now they're offering it for only $1. So if you want to learn what I learned on how to be attractive, or maybe even just buy it for the bonuses alone, the bonuses alone are worth, it's $1. All right, it's $1. So click the link above or click the link below, or come and ask me where the link is. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Lots of love. Bye, Felicia. All right, that's just off the cuff. I know I went into a tangent. Sorry, guys, but that's just off the cuff. Tell them what you learned. Tell them how much it is. Maybe even put in a problem. So the problem, really, what my problem was, is that there's attraction marketing being taught on every corner by every Tom, Dick, and Stanley who doesn't know how to be attractive to save their life. They wouldn't know what attraction is to save their life because they're out there, begging and pleading all the time. And they're calling it attractive. It's not. One thing that's not attractive is neediness. That's what I learned. I remember learning that from one guy. He was like, think about what's attractive. And when you have people who are needy, that's not very attractive. You know, when you have somebody who is part of your organization who is constantly needing something from you and needing you for this and needing you for that, you're not really building them up into leadership. You're not really showing them how to be an independent thinker. You're not really showing them how to be competent and not competent. You're not really teaching them how to be independent and on their own. So create a piece of content. Step 2, give away freebies. Give away valuable content in exchange for people's name and email. So for that attraction marketing thing for $1. When you think about it, the piece of content that you are creating in step 1 is free, all right? That's a free piece of content that they have the option to watch or keep on scrolling. They can watch or keep on scrolling. In that little, I don't know, 1-minute snippet, you're sharing some value. You're offering them something else of value. And you're asking for their contact information. So you talk about, you share the value, right? Being that needy, being attraction is not needy. What attraction is not, it's not needy. That's a free piece of that's a golden nugget right there. That'll make people think. That'll make your leaders start thinking before they even go to message you in the group message, or before they even go to call you up and whine and complain and yell. Before they get frustrated, they can think, what have I done to try to solve this on my own? What have I done to not be so needy, right? That's a great tip. And then you offer the traction marketing for $1. Now, this is actually an offer that you have to pay for, but if you give away freebies, what you can do, MLSP, for those of you guys who are part of My Lead System Pro, they have 21 freebie campaigns that you can give away. How to grow your Facebook audience, how to do Instagram, storytelling, how to curate a story and give your story away, all free by the top leaders in the home business industry. So you can start giving away these freebies and then asking for people's contact info on the back end. So you say, hey, I'm going to give you this free training how to build up your Instagram. By the way, we'll give you this free training on Facebook, generating leads on Facebook. By the way, we'll give you this free training how to make a free ebook. By the way, we'll give you this free training how to curate your story, right? And in return, you're going to give me your name and your email. And I'm going to put you on my list. And I'm going to communicate with you on a daily basis. And you're going to have the option to unsubscribe when you like. It's a win-win situation. It's rejection proof. And believe me, you write this down. You want to build your list. You want to build your list so that you can give away things like cheat sheets and workbooks and worksheets and checklists and swipe files, anything that is going to get your prospect excited about getting their hands on that content. Anything that is going to get your prospect excited about getting their hands on that content. Lots of my students, they are in the makeup industry. So they create giveaways that have to do with makeup and skincare. And in return, they get people's email address. So they'll do 5 steps to a flawless face. See the webinar, see the training we gave on 5 steps to a flawless face. Give your name and email, let us know where to send it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now they're on their list. At their own volition. At their own volition. Step 3 is a thank you page invitation, right? So when they sign up, they get their freebie, they watch your piece of content, they get the freebie, they sign up for your newsletter, and you right away, you send them a thank you page, Thank you so much for subscribing to our newsletter. We look forward to serving you. If there's anything we can do for you, please feel free to message us anytime or call us up at 619-757-0726. I work regular business hours, Tuesday to Friday, 9 to 5. But before you go, we want to welcome you to the webinar where we'll be talking about blank, blank, blank. The webinar will be at this day on this day at this time, and we'll be talking about blank, blank, blank. So feel free to join us, and feel free to bring a friend if you'd like. Lots and lots and lots of love. Talk to you later. Bye, Felicia. This could be a video in your thank you page invitation. This can be an audio in your thank you page invitation. This can be a PDF in your thank you page invitation. It can just be copy. You can just type it out. The whole idea here is to move them to your presentation, to move them to your business opportunity presentation, to move them from your email newsletter, to move them from there to your Facebook group, to move them to your fan page, to move them to your YouTube channel, move them to your Twitter. Pick one. Pick one and master it. Whatever one you want, move them around. The whole idea of marketing is just moving people around, right? Move people from where they are to where you want them to go. Marketing, what is marketing? Preparing the customer to buy. And the webinar, the presentation, the group, the incubator, as Lisa Torres Allen refers to it as, the webinar is designed to do all the heavy lifting for you. The webinar is where you give the presentation. The webinar is where you show the goods. The webinar is where you give value. And it's insanely simple. It's an insanely simple concept that when done like the great marketers can build lots of leverage and bring in a nice chunk of change, okay, darling? So let's collect the offer now. Make sure you get with the person who invited you and see if they have the link. And let's go to the offer, which is when you click the link, they will take you to a page like this that it's a Q&A interview and Mask how a Power Prospector sponsored 1,277 people into one business, right? So here's a few questions. How important is prospecting if you are serious about going full-time with your network marketing biz? What kind of advice can you give to a first-time home business owner or someone who has never prospected, recruited before? Can you give us your exact favorite go-to words or script you can use to open the conversation? And guys, don't use the word for word scripts. Be yourself. Just take the ideas that what my teacher always taught. It's the same concept, just different mediums. Take the concept, turn it into your own, and then go apply it to different mediums. So when you click here, see, this is the capture page. So this is a free piece of content right here. When we say that you have 21 free giveaways, this is a free piece of content. They're getting access to this if they give their name, their email, their phone number. They get access. So then once they give you their name, the email, the phone number, they go to this website where here's the interview with Bill Pesco-Salido and Brian Finale, who I would encourage you guys go follow, go watch, go take notes on how they do the thing. Some more questions. What kind of advice can you give? What's the mindset of a 7-figure prospector? What is your goal when you call a lead? How many people are going out there and they're saying, I'm going to go message someone, I'm going to try to sell them something? What's the goal? How many people are saying, I'm going to go message someone, I'm going to give value? How many people say, I'm going to go message someone, I'm going to invite them to my group? I'm going to go message someone, I'm going to invite them to here. I'm going to go message someone, I'm going to get them to opt into my business. I'm going to be sneaky, I'm going to be cunning. What's the goal? What is the mindset? Are you a 7-figure earner? then you may want to flip your mindset just a little bit. And this goes to, see, yeah, test module 1 of Bill's My Prospecting Playbook for $7. And if you haven't sponsored at least 5 more people in the next 30 days, we'll give you a full refund on your $7. But you got to do it. Don't be a tire kicker. Don't just buy this and say, oh, another training that I'm never going to watch, just like that book that you bought that you put on the shelf that you're never going to read. Do something different now. Invest the $7. Learn how to prospect. And if you don't like it in 30 days, then go get your money back. They'll give it to you. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. It's $7 to invest in yourself. So get with the person who invited you. More recruits, more reps, more confidence, more profit. You have nothing to lose and a whole lot of reps to gain. So here's what people are saying about it. Get with the people who invited you, but really, really listen to this 40, I think it's 40. Oh, please forgive me. 49 minutes and 57 seconds. 50 minutes to do something, to listen to them and change your thoughts, change your life. If I invited you, make sure you use my link. Actually, here's my link right there. So lots and lots and lots of love. I will see you guys on the flip side. Make sure you sign up for our newsletter at justjack.com and follow us on all of our social media platforms. Give us a thumbs up. Make sure you push that bell for subscriptions on YouTube and make sure to double tap on the Instagram. Sign up for our text messages at Twitter and we'll see you later. Lots of love. Bye, Felicia.